know you make me float.
Hey family, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new mini LP. I'm not really sure how this is going to pan out, but to get straight to it, I'm jumping into this LP. I've been playing with this girl called Kinsley Hamilton, and I've just been loving my little gameplay, so I just decided to share it with you all and to share my storyline with you all with her. Okay, so it's 6 o'clock in the morning and this is our dear Kinsley. She is asleep right now, and as you can see over here, today is a love day, but our dear Kinsley, she is not in the holiday spirit. Our girl Kinsley Hamilton has actually lost her mother recently. As you guys can see over here, this is Kinsley and her deceased mother. That is Mrs. Lilly Hamilton. Miss Lilly Hamilton was such a sweet lady, and she was really down to earth, just all around just a very nice woman. Kinsley is the only child of her mother. Her mother has no other children, so it was just her and Kinsley for the longest, and whenever her mother passed away, Kinsley just felt like she was, left all alone. She doesn't really talk to her other family members. She doesn't know who her dad was. Let's turn on these lights in here so that you guys can see some pictures. So again, here is Mrs. Lilly. She is deceased, and this is her urn over here. Oh no, our loan payment is coming up due. So to give you guys a kind of a quick rundown of Kinsley. So Kinsley is a young adult, and before her mother passed away, her mother had started this restaurant. It's like a vegan style restaurant with like some healthier food options and stuff. And her mother was like a health fanatic. Kinsley's mother loved to, teach other people how to live a healthy lifestyle as well. And look at over here, our poor girl, she is so depressed, mourning for witnessing the death of a loved one. And she has 7 days. She's been mourning for quite a long time, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Kinsley, she wakes up every day and she's just in distraught, you guys. She just doesn't know how to function really without her mother, and she's never felt a loss like this. Like, she's had her heart broken, a time or two, but she's never had to, deal with the loss of a parent. So that kind of hits differently. So this house belonged to Kinsley's mother, but of course Kinsley moved into the home, and she also is taking over the restaurant that her mother was running. It's called Lil's Bar and Grill, and I got the restaurant off of the gallery. And I just like the name Lil's Bar and Grill, so I decided to, name Kinsley's mother name is Lilly. So anyway, this room was one of Miss Lily's rooms where she just had like lots of art paintings and stuff like that, and just all kinds of different knickknacks and stuff like that. But Kinsley finally decided to pack up a lot of her mother's belongings. It took her a while. Oh my goodness, where are we going? Oh, we're going to work. So Kinsley works part-time at this retail store. She works as a shelf stocker, just to get a little bit of money. But anyway, tomorrow is actually Mother's Day. Knowing that Mother's Day is around the corner has Kinsley in a bit of even more of a depression. Like, she was finally starting to get over the passing of her mother, but here lately she's realizing that she won't be able to express her love and gratitude to her mother in person on Mother's Day, and she's going to be spending her Mother's Day without her mother. She does not know how to function and what to think or how to feel. She's just kind of numb inside, Comment down below if any of you have lost a parent. How many years has it been? And tell me, how long did it take you get through the grieving steps? As Kinsley was going through some of these items in her mother's storage, she happened to come across this bag of cash. So in this bag right here, her mother left 20,000 simoleons. 2,000 simoleons. But the crazy thing about it is Kinsley doesn't even care about this money in here. She wants her mom back. She would trade all of that money to have her mother back, you know, with her. Even if it's for like one day, she wouldn't mind. So finding this money, she like, her head is so gone, like she doesn't know what to do with it. The most valuable thing to Kinsley right now is time. Time is something that you cannot get back. Hey, I've got a special gift for you because you're such a good neighbor and I appreciate your kindness and friendship. I want to see what it is. Aw, our friend Chanel has come to our doorstep. I feel like Chanel just came over to give Kinsley a grieving gift. She knows that she knows that, wait, what is this? Do you want to go out on a date? No, Eric, we do not. We're going to get into Eric in just a second. Kinsley did share with Chanel that her mother had passed away, and so I'm guessing that Chanel has come over to give Kinsley a grieving gift. It looks like it's maybe some food or something like that. I'm not really sure. Let's see. It looks like we got some rare plants. Oh, okay. Chanel knows that Kinsley likes to garden and stuff. And so, oh, look at her. She's like, it's going to be okay, boo. I understand. Oh, look at Chanel trying to cheer Kinsley up. I am just, oh my gosh, this is so sweet. She's like, it's gonna be okay, dear. Chanel is like, if there's anything that you want to talk about, just know that I'm here for you. You have me in your corner. I know that this is a tough time for you, and I know how close you and your mother were. So just know, I want you to think happy thoughts as much as you can, but if there's anything that you want, just know that I'm here for you. She's like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, Chanel. I'm kind of going crazy these days, but I'm trying to keep my head afloat. And she's like, I understand, girl, I get it. Chanel coming over is like a blessing in disguise, because Kinsley has definitely been going through it, girl, like really going through it. She's been trying to maintain the restaurant, and I mean, it's going good. The restaurant is going really well, you guys. She doesn't know how much longer she can actually keep going with this restaurant, because every time that she steps foot inside the restaurant, she thinks about her mom, and she's just, you know, everything is just reminding her of her mom these days, especially considering that she's living in her mom's house. It's like her mother is everywhere, and every time she stares at this urn and she stares at this picture of the wall, she just wants to break down and cry. She doesn't know how she's maintaining, honestly. Now with her mama leaving this money over here, like this $20,000 worth of simoleons, Kinsley feels like her mom knew that she was sick, and she just wanted to make sure that she had something for Kinsley before she passed away. And so honestly, Kinsley's a little hurt that, you know, she feels like there was something going on with her mom, and Kinsley feels hurt that her mom didn't never discuss with her like her health. Like, Kinsley felt like her mom was in tip-top shape, but apparently, you know, her health was actually declining. Even though she was at old age, her health was declining. I think Miss Lilly did not want to burden Kinsley with her declining health. Oh, poor girl. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get Kinsley in the shower, and I know she's gonna be crying in the shower, y'all. Anyway, so today is Love Day, and she got a surprising text or whatever from an old friend. So this over here is Eric Sledge. Eric Sledge was a guy that Kinsley knew when they were younger. They had dated very briefly. Oh, poor girl, look at her. Oh my gosh, she misses her mother so much. This is just, oh my gosh, my heart is just tearing to pieces. So Eric was a guy that Kinsley knew when she was young. They had dated very briefly, but it did not last long because Eric decided to go off to Del Sol Valley to chase his celebrity dream. Like, he wanted to be this, you know, this actor or whatever. He just wanted to be a celebrity. And so he decided to pursue that. And that was not necessarily what Kinsley was trying to do. She was just so close knit to her mother, Lilly, and taking care of her mother, Lilly, and just being there for her mother is what mattered to her. She didn't care about, you know, stardom and fame and stuff like that. She didn't care about any of that. And so she really did like Eric for who he was, but essentially they both had two different paths and two different aspirations. So it would not have worked out. But the fact that Eric texted her to, you know, go out with him kind of, you know, shocked her, because she hadn't heard from him in like almost 2 years. And so I just had Kinsley to go ahead and send Eric a text message to see, is that him right there? There he go right there. So okay, so Kinsley sent Eric a text message, and it looks like he is actually on his way here. I don't know, he could just be walking by, but we'll see if he comes by. Yep, he's coming. He's coming. He's like, oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm going to assume that Kinsley actually sent Eric a text message saying, hey, I would go out on a date with you, but you know, my mother passed not too long ago, and I just don't have the energy to, you know, go much of anywhere. I'm sorry. Yeah. So Eric was actually letting her know that he's in town for a couple of days. He's just dropping by, but he has to go back to Del Sol Valley. But he's just dropping by right now. And so it looks like he's knocking on the door, and we're gonna go ahead and invite him in and just kind of talk to him. Like, I don't know how this is gonna pan out, but let's talk to him. Oh my goodness, Eric is so cute. He is such a cutie pie, y'all. She's like, hey Eric, how are you doing? He's like, hey Kinsley, no, long time no see. And she's like, hi, let's give him a hug. No, let's ask him, like, hey, what are you doing out here? She's like, hey, what are you doing out here? You know, it's funny seeing you back here at home. He's like, well, I got a couple of gigs back in Del Sol Valley, but I had to come back home to kind of visit my mom a little bit. And she's like, oh, okay, well, it's nice to see you. And she's like, yeah, it's good to see you too. Eric is letting Kinsley know that, hey, you know, I think about you from time to time, and I just wanted to stop by to check on you to see how you were. I thought about your mom as well when I visited to my mom, and I'm just really sorry to hear about your loss. And she's like, well, thank you. I mean, I appreciate that. And I'm doing fine. I'm just the same old Kinsley. He's like, yeah, and you're still beautiful as ever. And so he's kind of trying to flirt with her just a little bit, but I don't think that Kinsley is in a flirtatious mood. I'm not really sure. But anyways, Kinsley, being the down home person that she is, and she's over here hungry, and she is going to offer to cook for Eric since he is here in town. We're going to cook some food for him, but Eric is like, hey, would you like me to help you cook? And she's like, I mean, sure, if you don't mind. I don't mind, getting some help cooking. Let's go ahead and make some Italian meatballs. And so Eric's like, of course I'll cook with you. Look at him. He is just really trying to flirt with Kinsley. Like, Kinsley is grieving. Can you not, Eric? But Eric is such a charmer. He definitely has his way with the ladies sometimes. He always had a thing for Kinsley. Now, as far as them not working out when they did date very, very, very briefly, I think they just, understood that each other were on two different paths and had two different dreams. And Kinsley was not going to hold that against Eric, And Eric felt like Kinsley was kind of the girl that got away, but she's also, Eric knows that Kinsley is like very, very sweet. Like, she's so kind-hearted, and she's just such a gentle soul. Like, she's like her mother. Back in the day, Eric was kind of a bad boy. He was getting into a lot of trouble and stuff like that, and he knew how much of an almost goody two-shoes like angel Kinsley was, and he did not want to sway her in the wrong direction, if that makes sense. Like, he didn't want to be a bad influence on her. That's what I'm trying to say. Eric has been struggling. He's been really struggling in the acting career. He thought that he would be this big celebrity, star almost at this point, but unfortunately, he's not. He didn't realize that it would take a lot of hard work and a lot of struggle to get to, you know, an A-list celebrity status. And so he almost feels, who is at this door? I feel like her neighbors are coming to check on her, especially her mom's old friends. But, you know, we're not going to have any neighbors right now. I think it's almost kind of late. He's been borrowing a bunch of money from different people and not paying them back, and so he's kind of in the bind right now. We're gonna control Eric for a little bit because I feel like controlling a sim and then when I'm interacting is a little bit more easier for my storytelling. I didn't know we had a new skill over here, the art of persuasion. Persuasion helps immensely when trying to influence Sims' belief and behavior against their mind. Start by trying to impress Sims with your real or fake personality. He knows how to, I guess, quote unquote, persuade someone, and he knows how to act. So I feel like right now what Eric is doing, he's acting like he's a goody two shoes, and he's acting like he really cares about Kinsley. But truth be told, you guys, Eric is very selfish. At the end of the day, he only cares about himself. He knows that Kinsley is a good girl, but I feel like his intentions tonight are not that pure. So anyways, Eric is going to ask Kinsley about her relationship status. And oh no, I don't know what Kinsley said to Eric, but she's just feeling a little uncomfortable. And so yes, Kinsley is definitely single. So anyways, he's just gonna talk up and talk about other celebrities that he's met in Del Sol Valley, and just kind of scratch the truth a little bit about his experiences as an actor. He's gonna, you know, say how many people he's met and all kinds of things. He's trying to impress Kinsley. He's gonna try to make himself look like this big shot when really he's not that much of it. He's not really this big shot. He's like, yeah, everybody just loves me and I get all these roles and, you know, just all kinds of things. She's like, oh my gosh, it's so amazing. So he's just kind of telling her about, you know, different things that he's witnessed while on the set. He's just engaging in a lot of celebrity gossip, and, you know, he's just asking her not to say anything. And y'all, my heart, what the hell? No, 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 no. No, ma'am, pal, what is this? Okay. We're gonna try to act like Mama Lilly is not sitting right here on this couch. I feel like Mama Lily's spirit is trying to talk to Kinsley and tell Kinsley, sweetheart, this man is not who you think he is. And she is just feeling so hurt right now that her daughter is sitting here entertaining this man. I think that Mama Lily knows that this man is not worth not worth a dime. I'm glad that Eric is leaving because what? Now, I don't like it when our Sims talk to ghosts. Like, I don't do that at all. Okay, Mom, I'm gonna need you to get back in your urn. Look at Mama Lily. I can tell that Mama Lily does not like Eric. That's crazy, y'all. Okay, y'all, let's clean up this place a bit. And like I said, we're just gonna act like Mama Lily is not just standing right here. Kinsley can definitely feel the aura. Like, she can feel something around her. And she feels her mom's spirit around her. She really does. She feels her mom's spirit. Like, I'm trying to run away from the ghost. But she's trying to shake it off. Especially considering tomorrow is Mother's Day. You guys. Okay, so I'm just going to have Lily to get in the bed and go ahead and go to sleep and hope.